now need to buy new ships, new equipment, get that all fitted, get resituated, find out where these guys are playing, and then start getting the money train back going. So it's not something I'm probably going to be doing this month, but if I actually keep it, then maybe like, I can see that maybe being. And it's not like it's terribly easy to set up finding, come back to it that like a couple minutes, try to die at that chest. Yo, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. My roomie accidentally killed the router. It's good that it happened near the tail end of the fight, but on the other hand, oof. I mean, yeah, you're up here north tearing people up with a goddamn sword. Oof. Big meaty chunk. Pound of flesh. And now he's gone. We had a particularly nasty fight where Aaron Todd, get this, lost, I think he's lost an ear, lost his hand, and his working elbow is just fucking crunk out at this point. Nothing new, but we've been just fucking cracking down on fools. Like, this contract alone is worth 12K. Alright, it's over. Get that a stock. Get that a stock. Get that launcher. Honestly, I still have the master-crafted sword, so I kind of don't need these. Instead, we're going to be going back into town and just dumping all this as a giant profit margin. It was a spirited effort on the part of Gunholm's defenders, but they were going to make if they were going to make a play like this, they should have done it weeks ago when their strength matched their heroism. No matter now, a starving man looks very similar to a well-fed dead man, and with enough time, they all look the same. Sir Hemlar comes to you and tells the services of the Thracian Crusade are no longer needed. You agree and should head on back to Baron Mikkel von Steinwall for payment. Entering Baron Mikkel von Steinwall's room brings silence to the throng of commanders, lieutenants, and the nobleman himself. He straightens up. My birds have already reported the capture of Gunholm. Your pay is outside. The leaders hardly even thank you, though the giant fucking pile of crowns is more than enough thanks as far as you are concerned. Oh, wow, I just threaded that fucking needle. Ah, yes, cannibal event. No, thank you, no cannibals for me. Nope, 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 not happening. Back to camp. I'll put half my people on salvage duty, and we'll break down this helmet for repair duty. To Congus Mead. And they've still got their we pay more for shit going on, so bop 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 bop. We are now sitting on a pile of 50,000 crowns. We are rich. We'll head to Kel Singh at this point. I could probably outfit the entire army in Hedge Knights at this point. With how much money I just picked up. Though having more than one Hedge Knight in a company without a monk is typically a bad idea, because they enjoy fighting each other to the death. I'll take some patrol work. Kind of sucks that Farnstrad just doesn't have any momentum going on here, because it's a nice little town. $25 nomads. I should probably level people up. Sir Hamlar. Eliburn. Executioner. Z-Opposer. And Renwald the Tailor. He doesn't really have any company support abilities. Actually, skillful stacking. Yoink. Hey, look, if we kill every last one... Oh, that's why they're trying to dive me. I have no tools, and some of my dudes do not have armor ready. We can make this work, though. Actually, what does missing nose do? Oh, max permanent fatigue. Only a little bit, though, so that's not terrible. Lucky shots, goddamn. Oof. Are they just hiding behind their range power? Yes, they are. You fall back because you're already, you know, on the door. That's one. That's not two, but they're hurting for it. Nice spear wall. Wow, he fucking went. Ow. Where are... Oh, there you are. Like, where the hell? He's right there. That's a kill shot. Oh god, they've already broken them. We gotta get in there before the rest of them decide to turn tail. I'll tackle for today. So we're probably not collecting all these heads, but we're collecting a fair few. And his body got clipped badly. Yeah, I don't want the guy with the cleaver to fuck me up, thank you. I barely stay alive as is when I get hit. Oh boy. Is it time for more of Adderlion's wacky D&D adventures? That was a misclick, but worked out anyway. Problem is, friendlies are now in the firing line, so I can't just shoot anymore. Just rip right through their lines. And now I've got one of their runners. Oh, wow. He got fucking nearly shit-canned there. That's not good. Well, in either case, he is out of there. We are doing a hard extraction on him. Jesus, he's down to 29 maximum fatigue from that temp injury. That's fucking spooky. Boink. I mean, you can't have heroism without danger. And you'll find that people get really fucking smart real quickly when their life is on the line. And plus it makes it for a far memorable experience to get through by the wit of your teeth. A second opening for air proves of little use except sounding like a bagpipe. Get me the loot. And there we go. 24 heads is good enough to return on. What I need, however, is some tools, and as far as I'm aware of, I didn't buy any here. It's not terribly a lot here, but that's some tools compared to nothing. I guess the tools are over in Sattlesburg. Oh, fuck off, Hexen crew. You return to Count Guido von Brockenberry is met with curiosity. He's counting crowns, but before giving you any, asks how many heads you collected in your journey. After reporting 24 kills, he purses his lips and nods. Good enough. The man spills some crayons into a satchel and hands it over. Look. Triple crits are nothing to laugh about. Oh, another contract. You step into Baron Titebart von Steinwall's room to find him combating with a very old general. The commander straightens up. I will not sully my family's name with such deplorable actions. Get some low-born saw to do it if you want to take this route. The commander grabs his things and leaves in a huff, turning his nose up as he heads out. Baron Titebart von Steinwall smiles as you walk in. He opens his arms and speaks. Well, speak of a very needed devil cell sword. I need someone to raid Brockenberry territory for 5 days. My noble commanders think this is beneath them, but I think he'll do it just fine. Of course, our enemies will think it's beneath them too, and so if they find you, be prepared because they're coming especially hard. 6,520 crowns to get the job done. There's the tool store I need. All of it. And then before I go, goat cheese, grains, fruits, very cheap meat, herbs and berries. Good food. The other day, my pickaxe broke while I was hammering away. Chipped a piece of my cheek. Not much, and I'd be missing an eye. Okay. So it looks like we've got ourselves one last job to do in the north. God, their wealth only keeps increasing. Oh, wait, that's Brockenberry. Oh god, no, I'm not going to go punk on Brockenberry. Look, Snippety Snap is a good snap. Steinwall. We're not doing a battle with Steinwall. You can do what you want to do, we ain't doing it. 4-star Alp contract is basically going to guarantee that, Demon Alps show up. You know what? Alps aren't that bad. Yes, the merchant event to pay us 25 crowns. I'm not really reading the events because I'm just getting us to the end of the game at this point. Well, Demon Alps aren't as bad. Or at least they're not as bad as they used to be. His lungs are still fucked, so Sir Hamlar's sitting this one out. Maurice gets another level. Emmerich the Terrible actually gets a level. Give him a little bit more to Battleforge. Lumi, we will go with... You know what? Why not Fearsome? And Emmerich can take... Backstabber. More the fact of Alps are no longer as they used to. Zeopozer the Stalwart hurriedly comes to your side. Something's moving just yonder. You take your eyes to the perimeter of the patrol. Whatever it is, it's not moving so much as slipping over the ground. It looks like a skinned deer pacing backwards, and its eyes leave streams of jet black behind as though to etch horror itself over the earth. You tell the men to grab their weapons. Alright, so we have some wolves coming in. And we have roughly a shit ton of Alps coming in, too. Hold our fire for the time being until all the Alps come in. Oh, wait, this counts as an ambush spawn, so Sir Hamlar gets to participate and he doesn't get a say in anything. Great. Fuck it. There is no red Alping in this grouping. Ah, there's the one. Lots of sleep bombs going off. The secret weapon against Alps. Fucking just pole arms all day, every day. That was not the best thing I could have done, but whatever. Oh, he's trying to terror bomb me. Interesting. Hi, fucko. Damn, I near tore him up. Ow, 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 ow. Hurt, hurt, lots of hurt. They're bailing at this point. You know what? I'll let him go. It's over. I can't catch up to him. I've already slaughtered enough to get my paycheck. That's done. Oh, now they start dropping runes like crazy. Rune of Unbreaking. Rune of Power. Rune of Unbreaking. The Alps lay in the grass, and though you know you saw them hurt, their flesh seems to have healed over, and they seem more slain by your resilience than any weapon. You take your sword to saw a head off, only to find the blade slides right through the skin, and the neck hole puckers closed. You stab the body a few times, twisting the blade to render the flesh unmendable. Sinews slither briefly before coming to rest in the wound's hole. Not sure what to make of that, you shovel the head into a bag and tell the men to make a ready to Japheth of Koppeldwarf. 9,000 crowns for that one, boys. I'll rest for a while, let people heal up. Go get his, like, punctured lungs taken care of. Thieves stole the lockbox. We're gonna go murder some people. A hedge knight, a swordmaster, and just a general collection of people that die. To the next fight. To the next war. For there is nothing this company can't take except probably unholds. So who's the hedge? Actually, first, better question, who's the swordmaster? Oh, I've already been fucking him up. Nice, just as planned. That's probably their hedge, right? Yup, that's definitely their hedge. Shots coming in. Not so hot on those shots. Well, he's dead anyway, so I don't have to care. And he's broken immediately, unsurprisingly. Wear your damn helmets, people. Wait, what the fuck? He has visible armor on, yet he doesn't have a body or head armor. The fuck? Blap. His armor's now basically broken. Lumi tags him. If Lumi was recruited under better circumstances, she would be a genuine terror. Unfortunately, she was recruited during the Noble War and got a little bit more maimed than she really should have. But hey, there's always next run. She's still goddamn scary as is. She just probably would be better with a two-hander and supported behind the line. Actually, she'd be best with a polearm, but well, a little too late for that one. Unsurprisingly, the minstrels are like, nope, I'm fucking out of here. It's over, honestly. I got the big, valuable people already killed. The rest can run and I don't have to care. The lockbox is found, so let's go get her back in. And you know what? Since Power Rune, go ahead and have it, Satori. Rune, rune, rune. That's another 2.5k in the bank. How much do runes sell for? Like hot garbage compared to other items. To be fair, most people probably take and go, what the fuck do I do with this thing? Rather than actually anything, you know, valuable with it. That's a raid against Steinwall, which I don't want to do. I'm after Rollmort. Hey look, just this big-ass band of, you know, nomads. Including a blade dancer. Let's not do that today. I'll see if Sattlesburg has more tools at this point. Patrol work. Sure, that's a lot of money. Get tool piles back into line. Well, that means that 30 pile I just ran up against is, well, they're dead now. Which sucks. We move on. And there we go. Hey look, a group of 21 nomads. Did they actually survive? Huh. Get him brawny so we can actually wear some actually heavy armor. And they count as attacking on me. Ow. Wow, that was unfortunate. So that's their Blade Dancer there in the center. Need to keep him in mind. Yep, you can get the Wolf event, and he is really... He's neat, but he's not practical, to be honest. He can't equip armor, and you only get one of him. But he's still a damn cool event. Nice! 2 good throws. It is extremely vindicating to do this. Gotta wait for people to get closer. Ow. Please get off my dude. Okay, thanks. Radiators are good. People don't recommend them, you know, for no good reason. Still, yeah, considering it's basically a once-a-game cool thing you get, undoubtedly it was supposed to be, you know, far more powerful than it is. But, unfortunately, game design... Designing games is like kind of like designing anything. The code is buggy, nothing works, but hey, at least it looks pretty. Nice, I didn't hit my guy. Eat shit, Blade Dancer. Oh, that guy's a leader. Huh, didn't realize that. Well, he's dead now. I still want that Blade Dancer off the field. Well, he's bailing, but I also want him dead. When I say off the field, I don't mean just, you know, off the field. I mean I want him in a pile of his own blood. There we go, he's gone. Nice red wedding there. He is taking a lot of hits right there. That's not good. Let's get him out of here. That's a kill. And my range core actually needs to get closer. They're kind of shooting from too far away because we have just pushed that hard on them. And we're now entrenched in their lines. This isn't oh, right, they have footwork because the South has every perk in the game and then some. Oh, yoink. 1 and a 2. Bop. The more heads I can pull out of this, the better, but I think this is all we're getting at this point. Go yoink. Okay, he's dead. It's gone. It's over. We're good. With a fresh pile to sell. And imagine that, the next town right there is a, you know, big pile of money. To Grubenfest. Sell off the war bows. Yeah, once you get your first war bow or your first big weapon, the rest just kind of fall into place and it's great. I want to collect more heads before I get back, so I'll hit that little camp right there. Hafas the Lion. I thought that was their Blade Dancer right there. On second thought, I have less threatening priorities to deal with. I will say, though, that is an impressive looking boy. Is that some, like, golden leopard thing that he's wearing? Because that looks awesome. I want it. I mean, I can't probably wear it. It looks like he is heavy built. But he still looks cool as hell. Outflanker taken care of. Interesting that he's not moving up. Probably waiting for the lines to die down a bit before he gets in there. Well, I can intercept him for the time being. Whatever he's doing, he's leaving a lot of his boys exposed. Alright, he's in the line now. No, he is a champion, so he is good stats. Very good stats. As they specifically juke around Z opposers, fucking... Oh, wait, that's a sling staff. Kill him. They got a pocket of dudes just trying to get away, but not getting much. Oh, he's got Battleforge, or whatever the hell. Not Battleforge, Battleheart. So, surround bonuses don't work too well on him. Asshole. However, he's still not very well spec'd for, you know, just taking hits. And I am a sword master, so they're gonna have to deal with me in their face. And he's done. He just broke. 2 good hits from... I think Eliburn? Those sounded like cuts, but I don't think his turn actually came up, but yeah. Wow. His armor has saved him to the last. And then Alatovo just takes his head clean off. And it's over. So what's this leopard-like armor he had, given... So let's see. Because, yeah, that armor is unique. And because I have the blacksmith, I don't accidentally break things anymore. Satori and Daedric level up. 31 heads is enough. So, Southern Scarf. Oh, that's a wool scarf? The fuck? It looks like a lion's pelt in it instead of anything else. And then Famed Southern Plates. Give you an extra point of fatigue. Improve shooting skill. Also, Thrower Boy can go back on the line. So anyway, that's a nice piece of armor. So let's see. Strip these 2 bits down. That's actually just a lighter thing. You know what? You take that. More armor, lighter plates. Yeah, unfortunately, poor Maurice just does not have the fat for a lot of that. You've already got Gilder armor on. You've already got Gilder armor on. I've actually gotten to a point that most Gilder armor is just too heavy at this point. Or rather, I've got lighter alternatives that just do a better job. It's great. Big fat stack of crowns. Swoosh. 5,876. Nearly 70,000 crowns in this run. Over 200 days of action. Actually, you know what? I can just sell those Gilder plates at this point. We're just reliably getting better stuff as we go along the road at this point, so why not? The roads lead you to a small hamlet. Villagers are squatting outside of their hamlets, heads between their knees, looking thin and gray. Children are with them, frail and wiry, yet with the glow of youth still in their eyes. The town's leader comes to you personally. Sir, Sellsword, yes, Sellsword, please. We've been without food for a week now. We've been surviving on pets, insects, even the dirt. Do you have anything that can help us? All right, let's give some food to these poor lads. Against typical mercenary judgment, you elect to give the poor villagers some food. Daedric is told to disperse what he can, though obviously not too much. The people are forever grateful, swarming the sellsword as though he were about to whisper an immense and unforgettable truth. The leader of the small town says he will spread word of your goodwill. You're not actually sure if news of altruism is good for a mercenary band. Shall they fare better in the coming days? The middle iron door, that's a hell of a technique. Huh, more patrol work. Good stuff. They do not have much in the way of food. But food's food right now, and I kind of need it. Actually, are those brigands still running around? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's a master archer. That will hurt if they hit us. Emphasis on if they hit us. I don't plan on letting that happen. Not the finest shot ever. They really just don't want to push my middle line. Probably because the flanks are always the weakest part of my formations. Ow. And he has shit tons of range defense, so, yikes. Ow. Off of my ranger, please. They close their ranks for Armageddon. Yeah, not working out for them. Not at all. Tackle. At this point, we just run them down. Get in, tear him up. And just the one guy in the back watching this all unfold. He's just flat up not having a good day. Wisely, he decides to bug the fuck out. Oh, that was a second Master Archer. Well, you can be with your husband in hell here in a minute. Triophobia? What? You have lost me, good sir. Huh. That is one of the Yeah, I've seen a lotus before. They're pretty. Goblin Raider pack. Give me a minute and I'll be right with you. And that is over 71K in total finances for the company right now. Let's tear these people up and get our paycheck. Oh wow, they just ran in with one of their wolves. Anyone else charging in? No, they're mostly trying to outflank. Oh, he had cover. Alright, whatever. And yet some people are into body horror. I'm going in. One, two. That's fair. That's entirely fair. You're not really in an optimal shooting position right now. Oof, had to spend his entire turn getting out of the nets. Stunned. Right, he's still poisoned, so he can't double tap people. And Lumi just angrily screams and just tears them apart. Satori, you're on wide flank to go hit those shamans. 68 still pretty damn good for a slave soldier. You can't go up to 100 anymore. I believe caps are like roughly 70. Well, at least natural growth. Well, not growth. Natural starting is like 70. So that's actually really good for a lowball number. Clearly body horror. That's what all the kids like nowadays, right? Also, as much as we'd like it to, unfortunately, no, the wolves don't count as a separate head. Just listen to all the dead gobbies. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, man. There's a sound in... It's just a sound that humans are conditioned to, you know, love. This sound of just choking greenskins, because fuck them. And they're gone. Gold rank insignia. Gold rank insignias like this are worn by high-ranking goblin officials. Should be worth something to a collector. And that's all the heads we need, so let's finish up our patrol. They really should start paying us to collect more heads. I've got, like, these big-ass burlap sacks. Count Gita von Brockenberry stands by a window, drinking wine and seeming to ogle a few women gardening below. Without turning to face you, he asks how many you killed on your journey. 30. The nobleman chuckles. You make it seem so easy. Again, without asking, he snaps his fingers. A man appears from the side with a satchel in hand. You take it, then take your leave. Oh yeah, it's still good. It's basically it will have human sword stats, but with the weight of a gobby weapon. That's not a bad deal. Though honestly, I'm gonna pitch it because I've already got a better one. And we can do better. No, thank you. No chasing around weird, googly-eyed things in an area I'm not going to anytime soon. Also, goddamn, almost up to 80k. It looks like Sonafest finally recovered from the Holy War. I'll go check out Stormfest and all those other locations down there. Strandwall has no jobs. Stonefest has no jobs. UPS work. Fresh veggies and dried fruits actually are fantastic for just longevity. Wow, actually, this town had really good food supplies. Neat. No work to be found here either. Damn. Head back to Kelsing and... Hexen work! That's a big fat fucking no! No, not today, thank you. But yeah, I think we're basically tapped on noble contracts. I don't want to fight Brockenberry, because let's not. I like having, While on the road, you come across two soldiers of House Brockenberry's army, and they're stringing up what appears to be one of their own. The soldier's head is put through the news, but upon seeing you, calls out. They wanted me to kill children! This is what I get for not following orders? Emmerich the Terrible looks at you with a, maybe we can do something face. Free that prisoner. You won't stand for an execution, and order the mercenaries of the Thracian Crusade to intervene. They quickly draw their weapons and descend upon the soldiers, slaughtering them in but a moment. The freed prisoner falls to their feet before you. Please, let me fight in your ranks. It's the least I can do. Sure. Welcome to the team. Oh, he's a deserter. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Fucking deserters are the worst. Oh, no, his stats are garbage. I'll get him a... Do I have another fighting axe at hand? I do. Another axe on the field. And he can take the old fighting spear. You forced that one and you know it. Feel bad for that one. I'll let you go on that one. You think he'd have a guaranteed loyal or something. Also, he's irrational, so plus 10 neg 10 to all his resolve checks. The fuck? This is a Legends contract. Oi, mercenary! How long has it been since you slaked the blood with the sword? Slaked your sword with the blood of evil, cruel men. He drops the sarcasm, and you figure you'll be standing now. We at Falconfest are having a bit of a tiff with some local brigands. Local to us, that is. Their little rat's hole must be somewhere not far from here. Peasants bother me every day about this. They panic like there was a whole army of these troublemakers. Can you believe it? Obviously, I think the answer to this issue is to hire some finely armed men such as your little company of good folks. So, 2,170 crowns in advance, 26k when the job is done. He is not kidding when he says that there is an army of them. But, given our force composition and how killy we are nowadays, we can take it. But it's not going to be an easy fight. There does stand to be room for casualties. Yup. You can only get these if someone in the team has a favorite enemy, and even then it's a specific one. You reach Schwitzvelhof and order your mercenaries to start gathering any information related to bandit activities. News of your arrival speaks, with commoners begin to ask you if the threat of bandit hordes is real. With your agenda in mind and little care for the safety of the locals, you tell the main force of outlaws has already been defeated. The locals are told you are hired to hunt down the remaining bandits and that most likely retreated back to their encampment. Thanks to this strategy, you're able to collect a few hints about where their main force operates from. Due to the misinformation you seed into the villagers' minds, some of them are more willing to trade as you prepare to head up from Schwitzvelhof. Rumors mostly, but we'll take it. And then we need to get down to Koppeldorf. Koppeldorf is where you were told to find more clues. Your mercenaries approach the locals with the same lies that worked the last time. To your amusement, these people seem to take the bait and are soon spilling rumors that could be helpful in your main objective. Spirits among Koppeldorf inhabitants are notably raised. Hoping all the gossip you are able to get is enough to find out the bandit army, you head back and consult with your employer about your next move. Oh yeah, no, and I'm actually several versions behind. This is actually basically the last dance of this campaign before I move on to a new one. But yeah, it's good shit. It is very good shit. I prefer not to fight at night if I can help it. Not long after you enter Falconfest, your employer summons you. This time, you enter meeting that more war council than tea party. All local militia captains are present, discussing the defensive capabilities of Falconfest and outlying farms in case of siege. With the rumors you've gathered, you brought and information from other agents, the location of the bandit army is finally determined. You begin wondering if the job is worth the risk. With the threat confirmed, your hesitance clearly terrifies your employer greatly. He assures you money he promised will be paid to the last crown till the threat is eliminated. Food, wine, and company are offered if you success, anything to convince you to stop the bandits or die trying. Anything to slow the bandit army down. Preparing to move out from Falconfest, you notice the unusual mobilization of local levies to war. Oh, we have to walk there. No backup. This time we're actually sieging them. Brigand Scout Army. Well, don't mind if I do. Second. Nah, let them know we're coming. Let them be terrified. They can prepare their defenses. Really? I missed a 90. Okay. One, two. That guy's got a tower shield. Interesting. Besides, this gets us warmed up for the real fight. Well, there comes a lot of war dogs coming in. That's a BAP. That's a BAP. God, they aren't even hitting us. Oh, they got monks in the field. Those monks are going to elongate this fight if we let them stay alive. Don't get hit by that mill cleaver if we can help it. Load shots. Fire. Shit. Yeah, they're bailing. They officially have broken. Look, from now on, in the new run, I'm gonna prioritize you getting a fucking straw hat because you love that thing so goddamn much. And it's a great meme. It's over. Not even touched. Well, we got touched, but we didn't even get scuffed. Take the valuables and we'll move on. There's going to be more than enough loot when we get there. Well, actually, if I take these bits, and if I don't need a repair, so let's just get moving. Okay, Lanky Jim, Renar the Sniper, Few Marksman, Leader War Dog, Swordmaster Hedge Knight, Master Archer, plethora of veterans, a Warlord, and a shit ton of monks. And a partridge in a pear tree. I know I keep saying this is the final battle, this is the final battle, this is the final battle. This may very well be our final battle. Bloodbath. Why the fuck does he have rally the troops? He's a goddamn fucking deserter. He will never make use of it, ever. As you approach the bandit encampment, you notice they do not seem like raiders you've encountered. You expect to be attacked instantly, but they hesitate. Some of the outlaw scum, even though they're well equipped, do not seem eager for a fight. Lumi notices some familiar faces, trader folks from former dealings. Deals that are not exactly inside boundaries of local law. Before any hostility starts, Lumi approaches you with a risky idea if you're willing to try. Fuck 'em. Elmar the Savage, Raynar the Sniper, Lanky Jim, Fortifications, and so much shit that it doesn't even load up properly. There are 61 enemies in this battle group. Hello? Oh, I thought someone was rapping at my door, but they're not. We're gonna shoot who comes into range, because at this point we just need to hit targets. They have a lot of distance to clear, and they have way too many men as it is. So we can use their numbers against them in this opening choke. Oh god, he's a named character, so that's a little dangerous. And yet I still clipped him somehow. That's not supposed to happen, but we'll take it. Prayer of Resolve, or Prayer of Defense more specifically. Why are there dogs holding formation? Pushing in is a death wish waiting to happen. Oh wow, he actually doesn't have as good dodge, so we'll just start trying to snipe him. They might be hiding behind their ranged firepower, so I may just have to push. Oh, we're in the woods. No wonder why they don't want to push. Because their movement scores are shit, just like ours. But there's not a whole lot we can do about that, so... steady as she goes. I do have the ammo for a prolonged shooting contest, but I don't want to be found in those circumstances. What I prefer is to get in and tear them up. Oh, that's a tree, right? What the fuck? That works then. They have way too many fucking monks, so breaking them is not an option. Damn near killed him. Gonna try something a little ballsy here in the moment. Click bang, he's gone. I could probably take him out pretty reliably. You can't get in there. Nah, hold position. If they're not willing to charge us, we have the advantage. I could just snipe off their biggest heroes and then move in with their much weaker capabilities. And I have ammo, so we'll make this a shooting contest if they want a shooting contest. Steady as she goes. It is a lot of bullets we are taking, though, so it's not comfortable, but it's what we gotta do. It's why we have armor. Oh, that's... yeah, I see that heavy crossbow that he's got. He's 9-lived. Make no mistake, this is the most difficult form of warfare that someone can participate in. Just standing there, taking fire without the ability to get back in, get back to them with it. It is not easy, nor is it fun, but it will get the job done. Alright, position up, folks. The nobleman's taking a lot of shots, so probably not a good idea to position him right up front. Brace for impact. Is that the head? No, that's the savage. Where's Mr. Hedge Knight? So I know there's a sword master. He's probably way in the back around here because it's a giant clusterfuck of things. Battle should be met shortly at this point. No, he's named. Hedges aren't normally named. My fucking shield! You goddamn prick! That was a good shield, you son of a bitch. Well, now I'm incredibly fucking fragile. Need fresh ammo. And Maurice is getting the shit torn out of him, so we're gonna need to get him out of there pretty quickly. And I need a spare shield. Alternatively, I can finally use that goddamn flash bomb I've had in my back pocket for ages. Okay, so I wish I could throw one more tile over, but that's just not happening in the moment. But battle lines are finally being met, so he's gone. Just hold steady. Ow. That's a 21 hit. Alright, now I'm engaged in melee. Okie doke. In the meantime, close ranks and honestly start lighting them up. You're fucked up beyond all recognition. You're out of ammo. I'm gonna need some backup if I'm gonna kill this guy, though. Without no shield, I am much more fragile than I normally am. Yeah, he's got 47s to hit me. That's... fuck. Help! This is going exceedingly not well right now. Fuck. And Alatovo is at max fatigue. That's not good at all. Maurice is at full fatigue. That's not going to get me anywhere. Out of range weapons. Should have brought a fire pot to this, honestly. Oh my god, that was too fucking close. I still need some backup on this asshole. Zio, you hold that fucking line as best you can. Okay, he's actually starting to chip real good there. Once their elites are down, we're good. Well, I guess it's time for close-range combat. Fuck. Here. The fact he's just not terrorizing is not good. And here comes my hammering death. Oh, this is gonna suck. Not dead yet. And Lumi is now very dead, unfortunately. Fucking 9 lives. And no morale break either, are you kidding? To be fair, 9 lives on all champions, and he's a champion level enemy, so... He's dead. Satori, move in. We can still turn this around. It's still the fight for our goddamn lives. But with both of their champions now dead, that just turned things around significantly. Ow. With his leg muscles clipped, our gunner's going down. That's the hedge down there. A lot of strike down, so no permanent death, but lots of maiming gonna happen. I'm honestly just getting more stamina screwed than anything else. They would have been indeed. And Alativo has been cornered hard. How about not get the long swordsman to ruin our day? I mean, we're still technically on an upward swing, but yeah, this may have gone a little bit more south than I was hoping. Honestly, it's my fatigue that's killing me more than anything else. Oof. Oh wait, they have multiple hedge knights. Oh boy. We go back to the past, Samurai Jack. Oh yeah, that's right, layer glitch. Whoopsies! Give it a minute. But yeah, needless to say, they're a little bit more rock hard than standard bandits. So mad they broke my shield. Ah, motherfucker. Well, okay, what's the solution to vomiting all over the place? Take another potion so I continue to vomit all over the place. Yeah, but I kind of need to dope up for this fight. Give a lot to Vo, a second wind potion. Is anyone here dodge reliant? Theo's dodge reliant. And I guess Folkward is dodge reliant. That's about as well spread as I'll get them out to be. At this point, there's no negotiation. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So their window is now even tighter. I'll take it. Aren't I supposed to be ignoring bad effects from Sick? Oh wow, they're just running right on in this time. Okay. The other thing is that they're actually willing to charge us too, so that also helps effectiveness. Needless to say, I'm not the super swordsman I was a minute ago, and will not be taking any aggressive charges to not wanting to fucking die. Because Sick is apparently not ignored by, Iron Will Potion. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a dead. Oh, flash. Damn it. Wait, then who is the fire pot among here? I know you have one, but I'm not trying to throw yours just yet. So, fine. Fuck it. Burn him. Tie him down in melee so he's stuck in that little firing hellhole. Oh, he hasn't reloaded? The fuck? Does Lumi have another one of the pots? She does not. I know you do. Now I'd like to get that ready so I can throw that right in here. Yeah, our enemy isn't the difficult part. It's the fact that, our stamina kills us first. Boink! Ah, damn, I can't throw it over the fence. So now they have some outflankers. Yeah, the fact they're in the woods is just mean. Alright, so you threw your fire pot. You need to get in there. Fucking tear him up. So he's dead. He's just flat out dead. Between the burning and his cut jugular, he's gone. Oh, shit. He's smart enough to get out of the fire. Rather, he's not smart enough, but instead they are just... They know they want to get out of that one, and nothing tied him down, so... Man, look at all that crispy bacon. And no, I don't have a whole lot of rotation boys anymore. They kind of suffered the fate of people who die. When do you move? 34, 31. So let's see. Daedric is starting to max out on stamina, which is not good. He'll probably need to take a breather for a bit. Opposer's got rotate, but that doesn't get him Zephyr out of there, so that's the concern. Managed to smack his armor pretty good. I wreath them in fire. It all burns. It all burns. Yeah, he's probably not making it out, unfortunately. Still vomiting my guts out. Hey, he hit his own buddy. Nice. Is that a hedge? No, it's a veteran. Wow, you're getting a lot of hits in there. Nice. Champion killed. She's dead. Oh, nice. That actually allowed me a reload. Yeah, Zephyr's just dead, unfortunately. Not a lot we can do there. And Z Opposer will follow suit if we do not have a solid plan to, you know, do something about that. What I need is these surrounders to not just kill me. Big champion dudes, scary, but they're going to hit me. Other people, not so much, but if they keep surrounding me, they most certainly will. Yeah, no, this is what we needed more of. Just these kind of these breaks. Come on, Z Opposer, just a little more. They're avoiding your hat of power. They know what your secret is. You need ammo. Oh, fuck. That was a waste of his entire turn. Get your shield out. I need to wait for them to approach me. Ammo up. Got the monk exactly as I aimed for. Come on, Z opposer. Right on the edge of life and death. Trying to get as many arrows in as I physically fucking can. Ah! If this is to be our last dance, it shall be a glorious one. Oh, what the oh. Shit, the Hedge Knight was connected. Well, fuck me.
Hold the line!
There are a shit ton of dudes on the screen. Accidents happen. The Straw Hat protected him one last time! You're not dead yet. Here.
Hold the line!
The southern line has broken. Philippe's is down. I am a sick, withered old man, and you're still struggling with me. You're probably not going to make it out of this, though. Swordmaster's right in the line. That's not a good position. Good night, Z Opposer. You did one fucking hell of a last stand. Just annoyingly, the fencer got to go rapidly twice. Ranald actually is hard out of ammunition. And our sergeant is down. And we're just hard out of ammunition at this point. Now we have a blacksmith. We can't lose items anymore. Now Satori needs some range support up there, or else he will be losing that fight. And Satori is now trying to book it. This is actually really fucking bad. Because he's just gonna give him free attacks at this point. Fuck. Resolve checks. Gotta love fucking resolve checks. And he's out of there. And I can't chase him down. It's over. What do we got? So Zephyr lives with a busted nose. Emmerich's foot is crypt. This was basically the last dance. So if there was a fight to go out on, this was the fight. Oh, you live, dude. One more time. Oh boy. Tin ingots. Still, just want to see a giant arena of carnage just one more time. But yeah, I kind of took the contract knowing that at the end of this crisis as well. You start to look around the battlefield. Everywhere you've seen slain bodies. Some missing an arm or leg, others without head cut off with what was most likely one powerful swing. Most of the equipment carries marks of heavy fighting not long ago. You start looking over your crew to assess the situation. With as many spoils as your company can carry, it's time to get paid. But if you want another bloodbath, I'll give you another bloodbath. Oh, we could still continue off of that quite nicely, actually. But I want to move on to a new campaign, so... Gotta fix up layer glitch or else it'll be terrible. One last rodeo again. Again. Oh no, he wants to. He wants to see that fight apparently one more time. To be fair, you were winning that fight and then just fucked up some resolve checks because this game is cruel like that. Can I actually get a different engagement angle and not have to fight in the woods? Nah. Honestly... Just pack more fire pots. Why not give you a net? Alright, Satori, let's just calm down a little bit now. Woosa, woosa. I mean, poison may not be bad either, but yeah, no, there's just not a whole lot I can do. Ow. Fuck, they're just nailing me hard on this opening. Well, I also thought Disgaea was coming out during, you know, this month, but that didn't happen, so... Hey, remember when you bitched about points and, you know, hated their living guts? I kind of find it a little funny nowadays. Yeah, I just gotta keep pushing up, so... Up. 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 Hold position. The fact their leaders are just up front, that's actually really good for my rangers to just get that initial burst. In fact, they're all right the fuck there, so... No, there's still the same amount of people. Roughly, it's still over 50. There's still a fuck ton of them. No, there was 50. They're just 50 plus really well-armed guys. Fire pots. I can't throw it from right there. Does anyone else have fire pots on this line currently? I mean, hey, if there's less of them, that's better odds. But I remember there only being about 50 dudes. Sniper! Hold her steady. E9 lived. That's really good. And that's one of their leaders down. I may actually take the range fight for right now, just to get in on all this goodness, so to speak. I actually see exactly where I want to drop my template. I just need Flag Boy to get out of the way. Okay, make it easier for me, why don't you? And right up, and torch. Ah, they're willing to wait that out. Okay. Huh, that actually hit. Nice. Yeah, they're trying to avoid the giant burning inferno, which I can respect. And that did, like, no damage twice, which sucks. Fuck it, go in all in on that. Okay. I want to push in faster, but need to also be really fucking careful. Prayer of Healing. To be fair, they're all marksman tier, and quite a few of them are masters. So, unsurprising that they've got good accuracy. And there goes his shield. Haven't seen any monks try to do anything funny, though. Well, I mean, other than the fact that they're all fucking stacked. They are more than capable of putting up a good fight, but yeah, basically. Oh yeah, no, the two big guys are unfortunately still up, and the sniper's still up. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that, because pushing in lets them have initiative. His hand's a little clipped. Really? Okay. The tree counts as cover, unfortunately. And he's also made the classic blunder. He is surrounded as fuck. And now is a successful stun on a 29. Unless he's got Pathfinder, which bandits by default do not. Yeah, so he's coming in fast. Oh wow, we actually hit him, okay. You're gonna be down there to intercept Hammer Boy. But we now have a shit ton of surround bonuses on him. So that's very not good for him. Called the exact distance on that one. Right, you have the majority of our fire pots, so you sit by for a minute. And fuckers burn. Yeah, surround bonuses plus backstab equal lots of good. Now at this point I'm just trying to stamina burn him. Damn, no really good to throw the pot right now. Is he seriously just that fucking fast? Holy shit. I have an idea of where I can use this fire pot. I know hammers have a minimum 10 damage if they hit. Which, if you batter somebody enough with a hammer, it'll do the trick. Hammers just expose one to, you know, getting more maimed later. They've killed your straw hat! A boink. That's a hit. There's Lanky Jim.
Faster, you bastards!
Debating on how I do this. Yeah, you've got no fucking melee skill, so you just kind of peel back for the moment. That actually got him to back off. Nice. Fire pot 2. I can't place this anywhere yet. Vlad's coming in south. And they're willingly stepping into the blazing fire. Nice. Honestly, Prayer of Hope for some healing. Oh, I can still fire my gun, too. And he's dead. He is not going to survive that. Maybe he'll get another tap or two in, but for the most part, that's just dead.
Faster, you bastards!
With the giant contingent coming around south, I can firebomb them a second time and keep that area suppressed. You're out of ammo. Oh wow, I actually managed to get him in the jugular pretty good. Never mind, firepot burn. And yeah, I'm right here with you. If we die together. Nice, he broke. Well, as you can see, there's a pitched battle going on. Where the fuck are their monks? That's actually a question I'm asking now. Nah, I'll sit on your shot and see if there's a better target of opportunity.
Hold the line!
They have extremely high resolve, and for the sake of the mod, they don't break. Well, they break, but they don't break, if you know what I'm saying. So that's two fucking hedge knights right there. That's, okay. Right on my archer line. And Fearsome gets one to run away. Or rather, one's broken in the moment. No guarantees on the runaway yet. Tie one down in in close combat. I don't think Brickcan has Fearsome. Yeah, he doesn't have access to it. So honestly, fuck off for the moment. Why can you not... Oh, right, because you're in close combat as well. He's dead. Oh, wait, no you're not. Now you're dead. We got runners, boys! They're not guaranteed hard broken. They have enough resolve to easily kit back in. But, as you can see, that's what happened to you. You tried running away, and it... Oh, fuck. That one did not decide to run away. Yeah, needless to say, when we're the ones running people down and breaking them, it works real fucking well. But now Alativo's in close combat where he doesn't want to be. And that's really bad. And I don't want to jump on him, or I prefer not to, because I am not in a position to be able to duel that kind of shit. Oh god, there's the Sword Master. Oh fuck. His turn's done. I need a good plan, like, right now if I'm gonna not be just liquidated. I didn't do a wide swing because I was trying to focus the... When you do an overhead, more damage, and it's more accurate. And I was trying to get as much accuracy as I could to tap the hedge to try and break him. Oh, Jesus. Sir Hamlar! Sir Hamlar! To be fair, adventurous nobles suck with their fucking range defense. His entire career has been fixing a bad stat rather than improving one. Also, the fencer is going an interesting direction. And there goes Sir Hamlar. And that's one Hedge Knight down. That's two Hedge Knights down. And there's a morale cascade in the south. Either they didn't spawn this time, which is weird, they should, because enemy spawns don't change in between, or Yeah, they just broke really quickly. Which, by the way, is an extreme boon, because, again, the only thing that they've got going for them is the fact that they are just basically unflappable. But since that went up in smoke for them... Oh, no bullets. Because unfortunately, you can only fire a gun only. Lumi's running on in, causing havoc. Swordmaster just up and fucked off. Another kill. He's super dead. Oh, wait, shit, that's the sniper, so he actually has good stats, even despite being a dedicated range boy. Fuck. Folkward may be having a problem. Still, he's probably only veteran marksman, so he's not fucking impossible.
Hold the line!
And with fresh backup, and Lumi just thirsting for blood. Ow, his head.
Hold the line!
Get... Oh, yeah, he just broke. One last ride and just... No, actually, every named character is coming home. Nice fucking job, boys. Nice fucking job. The fact that all of their elites came down to the south and we were able to funnel them in, yeah, that was very good. That played very much into our advantages there. Let him go at this point. Sadly, we lost Sir Hamlar and, well, this guy. But everyone else made it out basically hale and hearty. By the way, named items for fucking days for obvious reasons. Yeah, you want to farm legendary items? This is where you go and do it. That's all we can physically carry. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? They sallied out to fight us, and they left the monks behind! Oh, that's what happened! Okay. So they just fucking tried to charge us on the field and left behind the monks. Oh! Is that what happened? Yeah, there's the other 9, so you're right. There was a lot less of them for a very good reason. Fucking shame for them that I got to reload and take a breather. There are just their monks and 1 champion who's not very good at being a champion. They don't even have range power. They can't bonk your head hard enough. Hey, look, I'm not gonna complain. That made the fight go from, oh god, this is daunting, to get fucked. Also, your Zwei's at 58, so fucking hell, you ripped and teared. It's just cleanup at this point. It stopped being a fair fight a very long time ago. Though your leg's pretty fucked, so let's not get you in the fray.
Hold the line!
Fuck. That was a hard mistake, my fault. But yet, monks don't have good combat ability at all. Any one of our boys could solo them. What makes them deadly is the fact they make other, scarier units not want to go away. One, two. 1, 2. Go ahead and have that one, Satori. And here's the camp goodies. 10. Wow, that legendary guy didn't have any legendary gear. Fucking rip. You look around the battlefield. Everywhere you see slain bodies, some missing an arm or a leg, others without a head cut off in what was likely one powerful swing. Most of the equipment carries the marks of heavy fighting no long ago. You start looking over your crew to assess the situation. With as many spoils as your company can carry, it's time to get fucking paid, boys. Oh, I can go to any town of Brockenberry. You return to Seedstraat to meet with Count Gildo von Brockenberry. Claiming the reward for all the troubles your company had to endure is your main priority. While you are being summoned to Count Guido von Brockenberry, your mercenaries are already trading away spoils of war acquired through this adventure. You head to the meeting, accompanied by personal guards of Count Guido von Brockenberry and local militia captains. Everyone present at the meeting with Count Guido von Brockenberry can clearly sense mixed feelings coming from him. On one, relief that the threat was eliminated. On the other, anger due to giving away a small fortune that was promised. Finally, you are given the reward. Walking around Seedstraat, you notice has been well prepared for the eventuality of siege. This adventure did not come cheap. Well, actually, with disbanded troops being attached to this event, they expect you to lose people, so this means more people are available specifically here. And that was the end of the Noble War. At the behest of House Brockenberry, the Thracian Crusade confronted the armored ranks of the other houses, a seemingly insurmountable challenge. It was a hard-fought struggle against opponents trained, disciplined, and well-equipped, but in the end you overcame the enemies of House Brockenberry and triumphed on its behalf. During the celebrations that follow, Sir Severin, one of the lesser members of House Brockenberry, suggests that you end the festivities early. Your men are getting too rowdy, and he's concerned that they may take advantage of his family's hospitality, walking out with a silver plate or fighting with a staff. He notes that there's already been a broken window and points towards some broken glass on the floor. You reply that though House Brockenberry was victorious, it's also at this point much weaker and more vulnerable than ever. Now would be a foolish time to alienate friends, or make new enemies. He takes your advice to heart. The celebration continues until dawn. Whether they love us or hate us, everyone knows the Thracian Crusade. That is a campaign win. You're in your tent when Emmerich makes an entrance. He speaks bluntly. Nobles be talking. Big fancy tent set up yonder, and they're there. Putting your quill pen down, you respond. Just talking? The mercenary shrugs. It's quiet, so they're either talking or killing each other real quiet-like. You get up and step outside. A brisk air hits you, and on it is the scent of spices and flavors. Looking upwind, you spot the tent. Cooks and chefs are hurrying about with orders of food and other makings. Servants carry platters of meat, vegetables, and fruits. An opulent tent, black with gold embroidering, houses the nobles. Bannermen stand outside. They take no part in the festivities. They're mostly playing cards while occasionally glancing at one another. Some are bandaged with blood-splotched linens. One man stands on crutches with a haggard, half-cocked knee. You ask Emmerich what the news is. He nods towards the scene. Well, they rolled up about an hour ago while you're studying the maps. We didn't want to bother you, but, well, they seemed intent on staying, so, you know. You get a good look at the noble tent. Through its opening, you can see the faint glisten of cowed heads passing back and forth. Emmerich spits and asks, well, who do you think won the war? You hawk a loogie, spit, and shake your head. Who gives a shit? All that matters to you is that peace means fewer contracts. Perhaps now would be a good time to put up the sword and enjoy your crowns? Or maybe say hell to all that sentimental crap and keep pressing forward, leading the company to even greater things. But yeah, that's the campaign win. $103 crowns. I better get fucking good ending for this. Nope, because I don't have 6,000 renown. Fuck that. We had a fucking fight. That was a fight. That was a fucking fight. So. Oh, shit. Right, layer glitch. By the way, for 14th Crusade, I've learned of a mod recently called the Stronghold. We can build a base of operations on our own some. And it's a stable release, so, you know, a lot of good stuff will be going around for that. I can actually update the fucking mod. So, one last look at the men of the 13th Crusade. To honor both the dead and the living. Lumi of the Zumi joined 44 days ago with 38 battles and 35 kills. If she was not from the Noble War, she would be fantastic. As it stood, she suffered the worst ravages of being low level. Folkward. 158 days, 125 battles, and 88 kills. A solid lineman. Maurice, the surprise sergeant from nowhere. 140 days, 114 battles, 71 kills. Invaluable for the fact that he just shield walled and was just there to keep us reliable. 10 of his favorite enemies were the bandits, and he killed none of his favorite enemies otherwise. Satori, 126 days, with 110 battles under his belt, and 294 kills. Rip and fucking tear, Mr. Two-Hander. Zeoposer the Stalwart, 196 days, 160 battles, 156 kills. Damn fine work. And you're surprisingly fucking scary with your melee skill. Oh, right, because blacksmith technique. Still, that is hilarious. Damn good work there, Zeoposer. Zeoposer the Straw Hat. I took part of 154 days of active service, 137 battles, and I killed 277 men. I got old. But damn, was this not one of the funnest swordmasters I've ever gotten to play with. I really get to play with them, so yeah, I definitely want to pick another one up. Flips. I really should have named him after Glaive, but he's earned his own name. 87 days, 76 battles, and 103 kills. Good work, Squire. Deruk. 113 days, 98 battles, and 103 kills. Damn good shooter. Taught me the value of Windreader. Ranald the Night Hunter. 172 days of service, 146 battles, 155 kills. Bang, bang, bang. Definitely picking up a gun for the next run. Aeon the Sinner. 172 days, 145 battles, and 150 kills. He holds the banner true. Alatovo. 98 days, 82 battles, and 108 kills. Yeah, 3-dot shooting, 3-dot range defense with Windreader makes you the most stupidly accurate person known to man. Eliburn. 205 days, 173 battles, and 357 kills. I thought he was fucked after the busted lung, but no, he's pulled his weight more than his fair share. This man is Jesus Christ. This man is phenomenal. And then who I'm going to... Oh, actually, Britcan's only gotten 240 kills. Wow. So Eliburn was technically the biggest and the baddest of the group. Britcan. 205 days, 177 battles, and 240 kills. I'm still electing out of Britcan was here from the start. Britcan made the distance. Britcan is the fucking silliest archer I will ever get to play with. Fucking Iron Lung, steady hand, battle-forged archer who is very respectable in a melee. This is fucking silly how effective he is. But damn fine work, Mr. Shooter. You do the queen proud. But everyone thought that he was fucked and it just, yep, that's done, he's done. No, fucking Eliburn is the fucking super killer here. This is why you don't mess with a polearm specialist. They are deadly. He was also one of the core. Erd Todd. Honorable mention given that he's missing an arm and the other arm is currently fucked up beyond all recognition with the busted joint. 35 days, 18 battles, 4 kills. He's a goddamn survivor. Renwald the Tailor. He was a jobber. Zephyr. I'm sorry I couldn't really make more effective use of throwers. I'm still kind of learning how to use them. But 79 days, 67 battles, and 16 kills. Thanks for the fire pots. And now for the mortuary. Over the course of 205 days, 21 men fell in the line of duty. Blarg was unfortunately the first. No, Bolitor was the first. Shit. Bolitor was unfortunately the first, followed by Blarg. Badass fell for the first time. Siegbert was a very honorable mention. Gudbrand and Ranald also put in their time. Krios was a very unfortunate loss, but fucking hell, he ripped up good. Adrelion unfortunately just did not have a long term of service. He got fucked. Carrier put in 131 kills over 336 days. 21 men lost over 205 days. If I'm doing my math right, that's about roughly 10 men every 100 days. And considering most of these people were just low level, I lost a high level one every once in a while, but considering casualty count, that is a damn fine kill to death ratio, considering we have well over 2,000 people killed under our belt. But that's it. That's the campaign. The 13th Crusade concludes, and we have learned one decisive thing about this, in this crusade. Man, fuck the South. Holy shit, the South was garbage. The problem is that they are way too overtuned in the moment, and unfortunately, I want to fight them. They can be fun to fight, but I heard that someone in the Legends Discord fucking had to deal with 9 mortars at the same time. The fact that they are just way too goddamn durable, nimble on everyone with HP makes up for shit equipment, and the fact that every the Holy War contracts are just body bagging spam. It's just not fun to fight in the Holy War, which sucks. Like, neat. In either case, next time I pick this up, we will have updated to the 14th Crusade, brought in the Stronghold mod, and maybe a few other things. But we will definitely rise again. I also needed to consider what background I want to do, because while Beast Hunters is fun, Spice is the variety of life, and a Davcool playthrough could be interesting, but on the other hand, I'm also not a cultist. Okay, I'm willing to hear. Oh, god damn it. Noble Start is not fun anymore. The Noble character actually kind of sucks. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I thought that was a link to, you know, Monty Python. Ooh, can only hire Highborn. That's fucking pricey. I'll think about that one. I'll actually give that a thought, because while everyone's going to be skilled, it's going to be the skilled few. On the other hand, everyone is going to be like a fucking arm and a leg to recruit, and that's implying that, you know, we can find good people. Unless it limits the pool to only those people. In that case, we might actually find some people. On the other hand, we could also go full Witcher with this. Just Beast Hunter and just fucking start a goddamn fortress like that. There's a lot of possibilities for what we could do. In either case, I'm hanging up my hat. Have yourself a good evening, lads. Boy. Oh, wait. Polls? What's this poll? Holy shit, that's an art. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's an old-ass pole. What the hell? That is some wacky shit. Alright, I'm conking out for the evening. Boy.